What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Tetra Ninja, and today's Pokemon Go episode is going to be talking about what's exactly in the new update that just went live. So update 0.35 on Android as well as update 1.5.0 on iOS is now live in basically whatever country the game is playable for, and you can go to your respective app store and download it right away. On iOS, it was fairly large at 174 megabytes, so you definitely want to be on Wi-Fi if you do plan on downloading it and updating. And we're going to talk about what is going to be the biggest changes that it brought with it. So the official patch note says that they're implementing Pokemon Appraisals, so trainers will now be able to learn about the Pokemon's attack and defense capabilities from their team leader, whatever team that you're on, to determine which of their Pokemon have the most potential for battle. So when I first read these patch notes yesterday, I got super excited because I thought they were going to make the IVs in the game more apparent, so you would no longer have to rely on an external app or calculator to calculate your Pokemon IVs. So long-term fans of the series will know exactly what IVs are. IVs stand for individual values. They have been basically around since the original Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. So not all Pokemon are built the same, and not all Pokemon are equally as strong. So each specific trait, attack, defense in the original game was given a value of a range between 1 to 31. In Pokemon Go, it's a little bit more simplified. It's a range of 1 to 15, and they take the two different stats, attack, defense, HP, put it into a calculator, and basically give you a percentage of how strong your Pokemon is. But in all honesty, having to calculate every single Pokemon IVs that you've caught is just simply a big pain in the ass. So let's take, for example, if you caught 50 Magikarp in one day, because you need 400 candies to evolve your Magikarp into a Gyarados, and you want to make sure that you evolve the best one that you possibly can. You really don't want to sit there and calculate the IVs of every single Magikarp. It's just really time consuming. So when I read these patch notes, I thought to myself, man, this is gonna be awesome. I can just see a number right there, a percentage, a value, and I can choose exactly which one that I want to evolve, and I could just delete the rest. So I was really excited for this to happen until my dreams are crushed when I actually downloaded the update a couple minutes ago. So instead of giving you actual values or actual percentages of how strong your Pokemon is, your team leader basically just says a generic phrase. And what makes it worse is that the phrase isn't even translated anywhere in the app of what exactly it means. So once again, just more confusion and just basically relying on the internet to figuring it out. So each phrase that your Pokemon leader says during its appraisal corresponds to a specific range in IV. But the problem with this is that the range is huge. It's at most like 20%. So if you're a dedicated Pokemon fan like I am, you want the absolute best Pokemon right down to the 0.1 percentage. You don't want this huge, massive range, and you're gonna just basically end up using an online calculator anyways, or an external app to make sure that you're evolving the very best one possible. But so once again, it's kind of just like, it's a start, but basically it wouldn't have been that difficult to just put a percentage in the app, in my personal opinion. But I think the reason why they decided to go with this phrase system is it's honestly just for filthy casuals. That's just my opinion. It's for the casual players out there who, if their Pokemon Go leader says your Pokemon is 80%, then they'll have no idea exactly what that means, and they didn't want too many phrases. Yeah, basically it's a system for filthy casuals. So hopefully with some influence, and if we complain enough, Niantic will change this. But for now, we have all these phrases, and if you want to know exactly what they all mean, here's a chart for you based on your team leader. It will sound a little bit different, but overall everything will fit into these charts right here. Credit to GamePress for figuring this out and posting it on their website. The link to their website will be in the description if you want to use it for reference in the future. But yeah, once again, it was kind of I was so happy when I first heard about the update, then I just like sank like a rock in sadness, because once again, I'm just gonna end up using a calculator anyways. But once again, maybe it's just a sign for good things to come. One thing that is still absent in this update is the implementation of the new advanced tracking system that I did a video on a couple weeks ago. If you want to see that video, you can check it out in the description. It's awesome. It's amazing. It makes tracking Pokemon so much easier. But as of right now, it's only available basically in limited cities where Google headquarters are. So if there's a Google building in your city and you live in a large city, you probably have it. If not, like me, you're probably gonna have to wait a little bit longer. But anyways, that's it for the video. That is what's in the update 0.35 for Android as well as 1.5 for iOS. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully the game will just continue improving. If you enjoyed the video, please drop it a quick thumbs up. And other than that, thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a wonderful day.